over here.
This question is for the panel. What do you guys think the lasting impact of Smallville is on the 75-year history of the Superman legacy?
You're Davide's friend, right?
That's right.
Hi, it's good to see you again. I'm not answering that question.
I think that the lasting impact is they found a way to make the character of Superman vulnerable without kryptonite, and to make him young. And I think that that's hopefully a lot of other writers are going to think of other ways to make Superman vulnerable without kryptonite, and they'll probably be psychological. But I think that there's a lot to be gained by doing that.
Well, and look at the audience that it attracted to the Superman character. I mean, you know, I see so many young women here. I mean, you know, tuning in for a Superman show. That's pretty cool.
Or Supergirl.
Yeah.
Or Supergirl.
Or Supergirl, right? But it is an important character, and it's nice that there's, you know, that the awareness has been widened by that show. Smallville.
That show.
That show.
10 years.
Yeah.
10 years.
Smallville?
It was, I mean, this show, I think, will last forever. It was unique. It was, you know, it was a story before the story. It's like, you know, Superman before he becomes Superman, and Lex before he becomes evil, and it's just you know, it's the story, it's the beginning, and I think they crafted it really well. Obviously, you guys are here, and we're talking to you 10 years later, so thanks again.
Laura, I have a question for you. Where's the Superman baby, Laura?
I was just pointing out the cute
Can you hold
Superman
up the
baby
Superman
there.
child?
It's adorable.
There.
Yeah. Next generation. His name is Lex.
How ironic, don't you think?
And he's bald.
I love that kid. Yeah, evil little.
Laura, I understand that Smallville makes you learn a superhero pose. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, there was a few. I did a lot of the harnessing work when she was flying on green screen. I wouldn't let my stunt girl do anything because I'm stubborn. So there were specific poses for flying. You always have the left leg bent and the right arm up, or vice versa. And whenever one of the things Tom taught me on one of my first days was superheroes always stand on an angle. So you look bigger and they shoot you from below. So you would always have to stand on an angle with your hands on your hips. But to a point where I always had my hands on my hips so much or crossing my arms that they'd say, you really got to come up with something else. So I would just put my hands in my pocket because it was too much of a superhero stance. But I guess they have a generic, hands on hips. I'm not sure. Always on an angle. That was what Tom taught me.
There's a whole science to this.
I know.
That's incredible.
It's the first thing I learned.
No, man, I just lurk.
Yeah. That's what we do. Or this. I refuse that. I think I just brood. I do this. You know. You lurk. Yeah. The photographers always say, "Oh yeah, can you cross your arms?" No, I can't. That was stupid. Right? They always shoot you from below. You're a villain.
You're menacing. Well, yeah, they do that with the superheroes too, so we look bigger. Like with Tom, he's 6'9".
In heels.
Yeah. I'd be in heels on 2 apple boxes they'd have me stand on just to be face to face with them.
See, I get so close with my camera guys and everything. By season 3, they were just like pals. The wardrobe guy, Steve, would come up to me and, you know, fix me up and go, "That was terrible, do it again." Like that. And then the camera operator would go, "Mike, just suck in a little bit. We're on a 50-50. I'm still cut." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" And I'm sucking in my stomach the whole time. That's what villains have to deal with. Getting old and chubby.
Dude, how old were you when you started that show?
Shut your freaking
How old
mouth.
were you?
I was
A wee lad.
14 years old. I don't know how old I was. I mean, I look at pictures sometimes and I'm just like, I don't even want to sign these things. I'm like, that's not me. 27, 28, 28, 29. I digress.
Been on for 10 years,
yeah.
so that makes you...
I want you to be quiet. Just men age better, sister. I'm just saying. Right, guys? Yeah, so that's why the ladies want to get married early, because they know it's going to turn to shit. Guys, we grow beards, we cover the wrinkles. You know, you're not getting laid tonight, pal. He's like, woo! It's like, really? You're turning 27. So when I was 12, you were 0. James, help me out here. We're nearly the same age, buddy.
Are we?
Yeah.
I'm 28 years old, man. I'm using moisturizer, so I'm
You know, it's funny. I never thought I would start moisturizing. My friend Chris over there in the back's like, Rosenbaum, I'm serious. Moisturize. I'm like, I'm not moisturizing because I just never want to say that I'm moisturizing. It works.
Is there like a man way of saying mansterizing? What do you do to make that sound masculine? Because
Say your girlfriend told you to do it.
my girlfriend told me to do it.
Or your
Do you see
boyfriend.
this? Or how we
He's wearing like glowy things.
Right.
No, man, I was up at 2 o'clock in the morning, I saw Cindy Crawford's infomercial. I'm like, damn, she looks good.
It's
Pulled
the
out the MasterCard. Now
How did
I've
we
got all
get
this
on this
stuff.
topic?
Sweat on my
Let's move on, shall we?
Let's take a question from this side.
This is for Michael. In the finale about coming back,
The finale.
Yeah.
In the finale.
did you like the way that they erased Lex's memory?
No. That sucks. 7 years for nothing. Or 10 years for nothing. Yeah, I was like, what? You know, they erased Lex's memory. Did you watch the thing? Well, I didn't watch V.
What do you really call it?
I like the old V with Mark Stinger, but I'm going to check it out, though. I really am. Well, I want to see the show. I heard it was good.
It's canceled now.
Hey, you know what? The show that I'm on, Breaking In, has been canceled 3 times already.
And renewed. So.
Yeah.
It's good.
You're on Supernatural now, James.
Yes, I am. Yep, I get to kill people. And and they're very nice. And they were very nice to me. I liked it. Good food too, gotta say. Great crafty, lots of chocolate. And I can't tell you what went on because it hasn't been on the air yet. So yeah, but they're good people. They have big trailers, those guys.
Yeah, big trailer. I'm on season 14.
Yeah.
No.
God, city block. Anywho, I can't talk about it, man.
Very handsome guys.
Yeah.
They moisturize.
Let's take a question from this side.
I promised myself I wouldn't get starstruck, but I've been a fan of you guys since I can remember. I saw James and Buffy, Spike, Sam, you, see Starstruck. I know you as Starkiller from the Star Wars games. I love all your roles. And Michael, you're a badass Lex, bro.
Thanks, Sam.
But my question to you guys is, do you guys plan on working with Tom again, or carrying any of those characters into like a online series, or reprising the roles at any point in time?
No way, he's too tall. No, he makes us all look really short. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you get on set, you're like, you know, I'm 6'1", you know, and you, what the? You know, well, it doesn't matter. He's like, he's got giantism or something. I mean, there's something wrong with that guy.
They would run out of apple boxes because they would put them in runways for me. Wherever he was walking, they had to build like a ramp just to keep me in the shot. Otherwise, you know, they couldn't do any close-ups of both of us, man.
He is actually just a huge guy. Yeah, he's so tall.
Yeah, I don't want to pull the Tom Cruise where you stand on the box or something when you're on him. You know, the director's, don't worry about it. We're going to make you taller. I'm like, no, you're not. And then all of a sudden I say, I refuse a box. I'm 6 feet tall. I don't need a box. I'm just like,
Right.
get me a box.
You know, I arrive on the show, I've got to like take over your part, and I'm supposed to be physically, you know, a threat to this guy, and I arrive and he's like this, so I'm literally like standing on my toes during takes, and you know, got a lot of calf workout in my season.
But I wowould work with Tom again in a heartbeat. He's actually a lot smarter than probably you guys would expect. He is, seriously, no, because he admits, Superman leads with his heart, not his brain. But Tom is wicked smart. He's a really good director. He's a really good producer, and he's also a lot naughtier than anybody really wanted to know. I would tell that man, be like, don't tell me any jokes before breakfast, dude. I cannot take it. At which point, he knew I was an easy mark, and he would come up to me right after scrambled eggs and just come up with these jokes, which I'm not going to repeat.
Laura just pointed out something really interesting, and it's true. I forgot about this. She goes, I swear to God. Who cares? The show's over. He's cool. He's cool with this. Trust me. She goes, I swear. She goes, did Tom ever take off his pants when he was doing a scene with you? I go, what? Wait. And then I remember he would get really hot some of these times, so he'd just take off his pants and just be in like shorts or boxers.
Is this a cry for help?
So whenever he's doing those powerful scenes like this, sometimes he's naked from the waist down.
Here's the thing, it's like when we would do the loft scenes, we'd have our moments as family, we talk about Krypton.
That's not what you do with families. What's going on? That's what we do in Indiana where I grew up. Not Kansas.
It was really hot in the loft scenes, and he's a big guy, he overheats, so he would literally be in Birkenstocks and socks and his boxers and just have the red t-shirt on. I'm like, I'm trying not to look down.
I remember trying to be evil. How could you be evil when you're staring at a giant with boxers and...
It sort of makes sense that he plays a character who eventually wears his underwear on the outside of his pants. Right?
I'm not going to let you hurt my family, Lex, really. A pair of Michael Jordan's briefs or whatever.
Thankfully, he kept his pants on the entirety of our season. Maybe he was just warming up, and then he was eventually going to take his pants off.
He would have been
Warming up.
I love that you make an excuse. He's a big guy, so he has a lot of heat. It just doesn't sound
You don't
right.
understand how hot the loft would get. We had lots of bright lights in there for sunset scenes.
Well, he's also supposed to not sweat. That was the thing.
Oh, right.
Right, Superman can't sweat. We literally can't sweat. When I would do scenes running around and I would get a little perspiration, they'd be like, you can't sweat. So we'd stop.
Superman cannot sweat.
Or Supergirl.
I didn't say you should.
I'm just pointing out.
Brainiac can't sweat. We'd be in the Fortress of Solitude. It'd be like 110 degrees, man.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
really?
supposed to be freezing.
Yeah.
They're blowing like white cornflakes on you, and you're just sweating. Yeah.
I'm a robot who sweats. Okay?
Doomsday was sweating all the time.
A sweaty mess.
Another question from the side.